Bezat Hashem, we're back at Midrash David Chai here in Hollywood, Florida. Everybody's welcome to join us. Shatol Matzliach at approximately 6 o'clock, right after Arvit. Mincha is 5:15. Anybody is interested? Mincha and Arvit. Bezat Hashem, today is already, tonight is Tuesday night, the 17th of Chodesh Kislev. And Bezat Hashem, which is going into the fourth day of the week, Wednesday, from Tuesday to Wednesday, the fourth day of the week with Parashat Shabbat Ve'Yeshev. Bezat Hashem. So yesterday, Rabbi Abraham read. Yonatan Navadia, please read to us the Hagdama, the introduction of Siman 671. A little bit louder, please, if you don't mind.
Seder Halakat Ner Hanukkah Umkom Hanachato.
Okay, so now we're going to discuss the order of the lighting and where do we put the menorah. Where do we put the Chanukiah, I should say.
Okay.
And over here we have Ubo.
Ubo
Chet
Seifim.
It has 8 halachot over here. So let's go. First halacha.
All right. צריך להיזהר מאוד בהדלקת נרות Hanukkah.
So a person should be very meticulous and be very cautious and be precise when he lights the candles and should be lighting the candles Hanukkah. Well, what is that for? He looks at the next part. He's going to tell us why he's saying this.
ואפילו אני המתפרנם מן הצדקה.
An individual who is so poor that he needs charity from people, and more than that, he ain't got nothing except for a shirt. He has a shirt.
שואל או מוכר
כסותו.
כסותו.
He's either borrowing, he's allowed to borrow, and he should borrow if he needs it, or sell his last shirt of the back, ולוקח
שמן
להדליק. You must go, the person must go buy the candle in order, it's a very important mitzvah.
אבל זה שום מצווה לא מכריחה, אני לא שמעתי על שום מצווה שמכריחה את אני כאילו למכור את הכל, כאילו
That's what he's telling you. מוכר כסותו, like this one.
So this is the only mitzvah that you need
So
to give
far,
everything?
so far, I don't know if you learned the whole Shulchan Aruch, but so far here we're discovering this now. Is that right? Looks okay.
Very serious stuff.
Okay,
Why do you
yeah.
like to sell everything for this mitzvah? Why?
Let's see Mishnah Berurah. Let's see first of all everybody agrees. Shulchan Aruch says one statement. There's a Baruch Hashem Yev Le'anara Torah is so archava. We have so many Chachamim Baruch Hashem. Not everybody has to agree with whatever Shemaran says. But here you're saying a legitimate question. We have so many mitzvot, tefillin. We have mitzvot, but you're not mechuyav to sell tefillin. You're not mechuyav to sell your shirt off your back to buy tefillin.
Wow.
What about mezuzah? Same thing. Okay, let's see. Well, Shabbat he says it. Mishnah Berurah already said many times. It's a mitzvah to borrow for Shabbat.
Yeah,
Same thing here. Shoel, you go borrow for Shabbat.
but if you don't have anything like you don't need like to sell what you have like for mitzvah Shabbat. Here it telling you that you need to sell everything for the shemen.
Okay, I mean, let's see how far it goes. Okay, I mean, beautiful point. Abraham, we're with you. Let's go. Tzarich. I'm going to read the Mishnah Berurah. See if I don't see what I'm Aleph. Tzarich le'izaer. What is going on here? Why does Maran start that you must be very cautious? Amrinat beGemara, it says like this: Haragil bener haviyan lo banim talmidei chachamim. What's the purpose of this over here? So now you see already. First of all, if you want to have children on the right path, that's what we are talking about. You should be very cautious with the ner lighting a candle, whatever that means. Shneimar, as it says, ki ner mitzvah v'torah or. So ner mitzvah v'torah or. So if you want your children to follow Torah, light that ner. ופירש רש"י על זה נר מצווה בשבת וחנוכה. Here the Rashi says clearly what it indicates to us that you should be very careful to make sure you have candles for Shabbat and Hanukkah in order for your children to follow in the steps of Hashem. Bet va'afilu ani, here's your question, right? Mishum pirsum enisa. So a poor person should not be, what's his name? Say, you know what, I'm patur. No, because of a meticulous shoel. Says Mishnah Berurah in Gimel, Sif Katan Gimel, Shoel, go borrow, ala petachim or mocher ksuto, go begs for people to give him money to buy the candle, or he should sell his jacket, or maskir atzmo, go do any job. אבל אינו מחויב בכל זה רק בשביל נר אחד בכל לילה. Okay, in all this that we just said, he should light, if the minimum, one candle. If he has enough one candle, he doesn't have to go. Today, Baruch Hashem, it's for Sheva. You go to any Lubavitch center, they'll give you the candles for free. So as long as you have one candle, one light is enough.
That's true.
And Baruch Hashem, nobody is in this situation. But the Nekuda over here, I believe, Shulchan Aruch is telling you, stressing the point of importance. Point of importance, right? You want to again, like Rabbi Abraham saying, we didn't answer any of his questions. Unless let's look at Biur Halacha. Let's indulge a little bit over here, a few lines. Okay, are you there with me? Biur Halacha is on the left of Mishnah Berurah. Aleph. Va'afilu ani. הרב המגיד כתב, the Ramam למד כן מדין 4 כוסות. So he says, the Maggid is telling us in the name of Rambam, who says that he learned this whole concept from the 4 kosot of Sukkah, of Pesach. דזה וזה הווה משום פרסום מניסה, because over there, also in reference to Pesach, which is a פרסום מניסה, ולפי זה נראה, so it seems from here, הגבאים מחויבים לתן לו נרות להדליק. Yeah. This is what Lubavitch do, Baruch Hashem, Lubavitch, and every normal people, the shul should be, take into account. If you have in your community people that need help with that, make sure you have candles. Come on, be'arba kusot, just like most shuls care to be makbiyah, to leakbot, to collect money for arba kusot of wine, right? We have it called kimcha de pischa. Many shuls have that. This whole element for the community. So too, you do over here too. However, if there is no a community fund that cares for people for Hanukkah for some reason, there he has to do what Shulchan Aruch says. וכן הדין בארבע כוסות, מיהו נראה דאין צריכים ליתן לו כי אם נר אחד בכל הלילה. So according to halacha, give him one candle. Now the question is, are you using in those small little candles that supposedly light for 30 minutes? They don't light for 30 minutes.
Yeah, they go quick.
Well, if you light one, maybe you'll
8
stretch.
minutes, the small.
No, not the small. The nice ones that they have, like
The wax.
The wax ones, yeah. One will light for 30 minutes. That's the truth, because you won't light one here and the shamash over here. But as soon as you put them together,
Yeah.
less than 25 minutes is gone. And if the whole thing is there, it's going to be like 20 minutes. No, it's very fast. So I don't know how they do it. But again, so what we do, we have Baruch Hashem thick white ones, very nice thick ones. Last year we bought, if you remember, the thick ones. Those take time to burn. So, however, says Mishnah Berurah that you don't have to get them more than one. One candle is enough for that person. Okay, so again, it doesn't answer the question. Rabbi Abraham is pointing out. I thought somebody's going to jump into it. Maybe in the Mahalach of the Halakha we'll get more into it. But over here so far we did not address the issue. Where do we see such a thing that you must even sell your jacket to buy this mitzvah, to fulfill this mitzvah, where many other places we learn Halakha is not like that. Like tefillin and mezuzah and
none of it, I think, like that.
right.
I don't have anything that you need.
תפילין זה בצנעה, ופה יש לך פרסום עד הנס.
Okay, but again, we didn't say that for Pesach. We didn't tell him go check your jacket for wine. Here he's telling you have a jacket, sell your jacket.
בפסח אתה מחויב, בפסח אתה מחויב לשתות יין, אז זה אותו דבר.
No, it's not אותו דבר. I don't remember it says over there, sell your jacket to buy wine. Hanukkah is the legitimate question. Rabbi Abraham is, why do we obligate the person to sell his jacket off his back? To buy ner, any other mitzvah not. So again, Chafetz Chaim touched into it. He says Pirsum and Nisa. Pirsum and Nes. I guess maybe I'm thinking out of the box, right? Maybe Hanukkah is more, I guess, it's a constant. Nes, Pesach, let's say, okay, it happened. We remember, Hashem, we survived. But maybe Hanukkah, maybe, I'm just thinking out loud, maybe I'm wrong. I'm saying just Hanukkah sounds like we're still in the battle, right? We're still at war. It's a constant war. Pesach was about already. We came out of Egypt.
Pesach, it's bigger miracle.
It is bigger in respect to that the whole Jewish religion is based on it, right? The whole Judaism is based on it, but it's past already. Maybe Hanukkah is a constant, right? When was Hanukkah? It was 230 years before Churban Habayit Hasheni, and it was already the dilution of the Yiddishkeit was already starting. That we had millions of Jews who were mamash mityavnim. And take a look today, you have America. What's worse in America today than it was then? Same thing. Millions of Jews were with Americans now. Over there, they used to say Mityavnim. They became Greeks, so they became Americans. Same in the battle.
But you have bigger holidays than Hanukkah.
I'm just thinking.
Yeah,
I'm just thinking
that doesn't tell you that you need to sell everything like to.
So again, when else do you need more? Again, what is all those holidays? What's the point of the Hagim? Why? It's not that we going through a Chag. It's actually the Rabbi Desser explains. I remember I heard it from Rabbi Ezra Zafrani. Is that we are not traveling through time. It's totally opposite. The time is traveling through us.
Okay.
We're here, and then the time goes through us. What does that mean? So right now when I come to Hanukkah, the hashpa'ah, the orot of Hanukkah, it's going to save me. It has the same ability to elevate me back to Yiddishkeit, to become Jewish again. That's what Hanukkah, that's what Hanukkah is. To throw off all the yoke of the I understand Pesach also, right? Is going to give you a redemption, galut, from your suffering. That's Pesach. But Hanukkah, I think maybe I'm just saying. Listen, you don't have to buy me what I'm saying. Nobody has to say agree with what I'm saying. It just you asked a beautiful question, and I think that is the nekuda. The nekuda is that Hakadosh Baruch Hu is that we are participating because we're still in it. We're still in that stage. We're still at the stage. Not every year. We now have this stage that we're not frum enough. We're all Americans. We're all part of a culture or that surrounds us. Even in Israel, Israel is not Israel. Israel's state is not. It's not Eretz Israel.
I can tell you that about Purim.
No, you can't. No, you can't. You can't.
Why not?
I tell you not. I can't.
Yeah.
Over here, very simple. You
Purim
said
and Hanukkah. It's the only holidays.
Pesach. You agree? It's not for sure.
No.
Pesach was one time.
No, I can give you Pesach. I can give you
again.
big holidays.
Why? Are you living Pesach right now? Are you living Galut of Pesach right now? No.
Yes, of course.
No, you're not.
No, we're living the Galut. Of course,
not
we're living the
necessarily.
Galut.
Not necessarily.
Absolutely, you're living the Galut.
No, of course you're living the Galut.
No.
Is the same Galut as Pesach?
Maybe worse than Pesach, but it's a Galut.
No, but which worse? Which part? The Hanukkah part. If you were to put in a barometer scale, what is worse? Right now, I believe. How long were we in Pesach in Mitzrayim? Less than 200 years? 200 years, 210 years? Halas, for free.
No.
Good. It was established of Israel. Good, we established. But I'm telling you right now something. We're living for the past 2,300 years in this nest.
But you have a galut from galut. I can tell you Purim was also like a miracle. It's the only day that Am Yisrael been saved. So like, why are we going to do
all of that have been saved. I'm just telling you we're not saved. You see, that's the difference. Between me and you, the difference is you're saying we're saved. I'm saying we're not.
You're trying to go into the impact of like the holiday because of the
No. I'm telling you not to the impact of the holiday. I'm telling you for the past 2,300 years we're still suffering Yavanim. The ideology of Yavanim we're still suffering. That's what I'm thinking. That's why the Shulchan Aruch tells you here that it's an implement that we have to even sell the jacket to buy it. I'm just suggesting.
Yeah.
Okay, let's just end it there.
Yeah.
But I'm just think about it. Let me know because that's it came to me. I'll think about it. I'll try to process.
That's a good question.
We'll erase. It's a beautiful question. I love it. My answer is as such, but if you come up with a better answer, let me know. Bechavod Rabbi Avraham, number 2. הלכה number 2.
כמה נרות מדליק?
כמה נרות?
בלילה הראשון מדליק אחד, מכאן ואילך מוסיף והולך, אחד בכל לילה, עד שבלילה האחרון יהיו 8.
So he says, how many? Shulchan Aruch is not asking you how many you should light. He's just telling you what's the order of lighting. The order is as follows: the first night you light 1, and every night after that, so precedes it, you light additional lights. So it's the first 1, the first 2, the second 3, the fourth, and on until you have on the last night all 8 lights, which are part of the mitzvah of lighting. Continue.
ואפילו אם רבים בני הבית לא ידליקו יותר.
So Shulchan Aruch is this the halacha, and this is where we differ from Ashkenazim. They each family member lights his own Chanukiah. We light only one Chanukiah. Okay, continue.
ויש אומרים דכל אחד בני הבית להדליק לפי הרמב"ם וכן המנהג הפשוט.
One second. So Ramah Haggah says that there is an opinion to light everyone individually, that we just said, and that's the way that Rambam actually learns it. Okay, this is the custom prevalent by Ashkenazim. But one second, before we go further,
Very interesting.
look at number 1 in Ish Matzliach. Umikol makom, number 1 is the right side of Ish Matzliach. Right there. Right there. All the way here. On the side. Always on the side.
בכל מקום,
Okay.
קטנים שלא הגיעו לחינוך אינם צריכים להדליק, וגם אין אביהם צריך להדליק בשבילם. כך נראה פשוט גם
כן,
אשכנזים. ושוב יראוני שכן כתב אריאד בשלטי הגיבורים, ושבת דף ט' עמוד ב' מדפי הריף, שמהדרין אין צריכים להדליק על הקטנים.
Right. So Ish Matzliach is going to tell you that even according to Ashkenazim, that there was never intention for somebody who is not bar chinuch, meaning he didn't reach the age of chinuch, meaning you have 3-year-olds in the house, 4-year-olds in the house running around. So in that case, below 6, and maybe sometimes even 7, depends on the child, that even Ashkenazim will agree that they don't light. They don't light. Chalas. It has to be also only bar chiyuv. Continue in Rama, please. Vizaru. Number 2, second line.
אוקיי, 2. ונראה...
No, that's it. Vizaru ל-10, number Rama.
אני לא רואה.
Second line with a star. Second line in the Rama, all the way up. Back to the Shulchan Aruch, Habibi. Right there. No, Shulchan Aruch. Go back to Shulchan Aruch. Yeah, number 2. We didn't finish.
אוקיי,
Vizaru.
ויזהרו ליתן כל אחד ואחד נרותיו במקום מיוחד, כדי שיהיה היכר כמה נרות מדליקים.
Right, so a person should be meticulous that the lighting of the Hanukkah should be placed in a certain position where it will be visible by all. So that's going to be the question now. We'll see. Will we light by the window? Maybe not yet. Okay, let's see. Let's go back to Mishnah Brura in on the previous page. Number 2, Sif Katan Dalet. Mikan ve'elach. So again, from the second line on, ואם אין ידו משגת לו נר אחד בכל לילה לא אול ביתו. So Mishnah Brura, no, the other line, the other side. Bet, go into bet, see bet, all the way to the bottom. See bet, right, so again, the adding of the light is only hidur, but if a person doesn't have, says Mishnah Brura, yatsa bazeh midina. If you light one, it's fine. It's fine. ושיעור דשולחן ערוך הוא רק למי שידו משגת להיות מהדר מן המהדרין. If anybody wants to be מהדר מן המהדרין, that's what Shulchan Aruch is talking about. כדאיתא בגמרא, as the Gemara has brought it down. Again, you have to understand that just to let you know a little bit hint over here. There's going to be discussions left and right. What if Shechianu, let's say you're holding the last night, you didn't say Shechianu yet, and you already lit. No, what? You already lit, and now you're lighting the 8 candles. There's going to be a lot of discussion. Is the hidur part of the mitzvah or not? Just to throw it out there, just something to have. But we'll continue. Hey, bechol laila. You add sif katan hey. You add one every night. Ve'im yesh lo tisha nerot. If he has only 9, right? Yadlik belel sheni shnei nerot. Ve'im yesh lo 10 nerot. אף על פי כן לא ידליק רק בליל שני 2 ובליל שלישי לא ידליק 2 רק 1. So again, so he says like this, if you have, אם יש לו 9 נרות, so you have altogether 9 candles, and there is no way that during the Hanukkah, during the 8 days, you will reach, you will gonna get any more, right? So the first night is you light one. So now the second night, the L'choira, you have now 7 days left. You have 8 candles. What do you do? So he says, what's the mitzvah today? It's 2 nights. It's 2 nights, so light 2. Right? You light 2. Yeah. Tomorrow you light 1. Tonight it's 2. Tomorrow night, oh, yeah, that's what you have. That's what you have. ידליק בליל שני 2 נרות. ואם יש לו 10 נרות, אף על פי כן לא ידליק רק בליל שני 2. Okay, so this is what's going on here. He says like this. You have 10. Let's say everybody has, not you guys, you should never have the situation. But let's say the guy has 10, right? So the first night he light 1.
For the whole
Hanukkah. He has 10. So he lights in the first one 1, second one 2. He has what? Second night he has 9 left, so he lights 2. So the third night 6 left. How many candles? He has 7. So what should he do?
They only 1 for each night.
He says, don't light 2. You need to have a heker, so light only 1. The third night and on, he should light only 1. Meaning it should not be, why are you lighting 2? You should light 3 already, right? It's a third night. So the first night you did 1, second night 2. The third night, since you don't have, and then there's going to be already, you're not going to have 3. You're not going to light 3, you're going to light only 2. So you don't light 2 on the third night. You light only 1. Yeah, there's
Only
the
for the
difference.
person in that situation.
Right.
Yeah,
But you understand the difference?
Yeah.
The problem? Why, if you light 2, there's a problem? It's a third night?
Was he able to do it the second night because he hasn't
The
still have
second,
enough?
but no, second night is not a problem because it's 2 nights. So you're fulfilling the hidur with 2.
Yeah.
But when you're doing 2 instead of 3 nights on the third night, it's not a hidur anymore. So the Mishnah Berurah is pointing out here, it's actually not a nice thing. It's not a nice thing to do. Why are you lighting 2? 1 is enough, so light 1.
Because maybe second day you need like more care.
No, third day.
You
is
know,
problem.
yeah.
What do you say?
I'm saying like second day, maybe it's like, it's zugit, so you need like more care. And third day you can go away.
No. Okay, let's rephrase. That's why I'm actually stopping over here, because I know that it's a little bit overboard. But hold on a second.
I understand
The
it.
first day is the first day.
Correct.
Second day is the second day.
Correct.
Third day you don't have 3 candles. You light only 1.
I know.
You don't light 2, thinking, oh, let me just light to a second as a hidur. Now it's like you're soter. It's by you lighting 2 is like you're soter.
No, but you like the 2 like for the second day.
No, you're not. That's
No.
what Mishnah Berurah said. You're not supposed to light 2, because it's the third day.
Yeah.
If you light 2, you're soter the mitziut.
Uh-huh.
So that's why he tells you not to light 3.
So
not
one-
to light 2, because it's a soter.
So
What are you doing it?
So one like
One is lechatchila, one is yotze all the deot, and so you don't do hidur. But if you did hidur and it's diminishing the hidur, then it's Mishnah Berurah says don't do it, because you're diminishing hidur. It's not yafe anymore. Why are you lighting 2 on the third day? It's
Yeah.
not beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay,
So even though technically he has enough,
You
to
like the
light
2 on the second day.
we're talking about third day now.
The third day 1.
No, third day he has 7 candles. He's only 6 days left.
No.
So if he has 6 days, it's 7 candles. Light 2, right? You might think.
No. Okay.
So he's telling you not to light 2.
No, I know. I
Okay,
understand
because
that.
it's not hidur. Yeah.
שלישי.
Okay, the Vav. Ad shebeleil hacharon. So Shulchan Aruch told us on the last night you will have 8. ומי שאין לו שמן הרבה ייתן באחד שמן קשור והמותר יחלק לכולם. Now, so the hidur is what? The hidur is to have lights lit. You have the Hanukkah lit as much as possible, right? So let's say you have enough for 5 minutes on the second bulb. And the third night, also 5 minutes, the other 2 nights. So he says, do that. That's okay. That is not a contradiction, because at the time of lighting, you did the light 3. You did light 4. Even though second, third, fourth candle only going to last 5 minutes or even a minute, it's good. Because why? Because at the time of lighting, that's the hidur. Chiyuv, you fulfilled, but because the first one is going to last for 30 minutes. So if it lasts you the first one, as long as you have the first one always going to be lasting 30 minutes, then you have no problem. You could light the rest. The hidur doesn't have to be more than even a minute. So the problem is here is that if you're going to make all candles look like lit, the nafkamina is very simple. When the people see you from outside, what do they see? They see candles that you lit. You lit the third day, 4th day, 5th day, 5 candles. 5 minutes later, they only see 1. Okay, good. It's okay. Because that's what's happening. But at the time of lighting, there was 5. ואם יש לו שמן בצמצום על כל 8 הימים, ולחברו אין לו כלום, מוטב שידליק בכל לילה אחד וייתן גם לחברו. Here you have, let's say, if I'm going to have, again, let's say 10 minutes I have. So I have 10 minutes for the whole Hanukkah. I'm going to have 1 for sure 30 minutes. And then every other one is going to be 10 minutes, and you have another neighbor who doesn't have, share with him, let him fulfill the mitzvah. Instead of you lighting every night 10 minutes, let him light at least, we ought to say 1, and this way you'll have 2 Pirsum Nisa instead of 1. Medina אין צריך לו אלא אחד, because according to halacha you need only 1. תזכר להם, ודווקא כשחברו אינו מבני ביתו או שאינו סמוך על שולחנו. It's talking about specifically where there's going to be a lot of discussion. What about in the olden days? I don't know where you guys grew up. When I was growing up, we had one chatzer and like 10-15 houses in the chatzer.
Wow.
Like all the family. My father's siblings were 11. each one lived with their father or the parents, right? And each one had their own chatzer. Each one had their own house. So the condition, all this we're talking about, according to Mishnah Berurah, that if you be yotze, in order for you to share the oil with the next guy, your neighbor, he has to be not part of your clan or wherever you want to call it. אבל אם הוא מבני ביתו, however, if he is part of your clan, מוטב שיהיה לו מהמהדרין מן המהדרין. He says there, let's say like this is the scenario. Mishnah Berurah is telling you where you have 5 people living in one house, right? And all 5 like to light. So do we say that each one of them will put 30 minutes on the first candle, and the next each one puts in 5 minutes, right? So it's all looks like they're all lighting 5 candles on the 5th night, right? It says no. Mishnah Berurah says no. It's better that they don't light that each one, but you make one to be mehudar properly. So you make, let's say it's on the 5th night, make sure all five of them will light with a hidur properly for 30 minutes or more. Okay? And not to split it, because remember there's the ayah that says one is enough for the whole family.
Yeah.
So Mishnah Berurah here will contest that or maybe he will not say like what I'm saying. Maybe he'll say is that everyone lights just the one candle, and the balabait or the person who is lighting, at least one of them lights or the chidur. Instead of having each one 30 minutes on the first candle and then some 2-3 minutes rather join one, the one who owns the candle should light hidur properly. Now let's see if Ish Matzliach is happy with this. Everybody sees number 6. Avram, can you read it out, please?
אוקיי, מה זה?
כן צריך לומר.
וכן הוא בחיי אדם, עיין שם.
Right, says that's the halacha. That's the halacha. If those that sounds like it's Ish Matzliach is a little bit noteto ashkenazim tzareh. He's supporting this whole idea of many members in the house lighting. I don't know. So far, this is already the second Ish Matzliach, which is hinting to us that there is such a element of more than one people lighting, a person lighting in the house. But I don't know. We'll see. Maybe he will revert back to us. Okay, Zayin. Iyu shmona v'im hashemin hu beyoker. What happens? We're in Mishnah Berurah. What happens if the oil is very expensive? Mutav le'adlik b'neirot shava v'liot mosiv ve'olek kemo shekatuv b'fnim. Says if you're gonna buy a candle, oil candle, it's gonna diminish the hidur. So it's better to buy wax candles. I actually know when it's the shul, special Ashkenazim, they light only with candles. Wax. Wax, yeah. Specifically. Okay. It's better to so it's better to use a wax candle, which if it's cheaper and you will do hidur and you fulfill the hidur because it's going to light more than 30 minutes each candle that you light, better than to do with oil and have it diminished after 5 minutes the candles of hidur. Remember, when I'm going to be telling you the 5 minutes, it's always going to be less than time, but the first candle for sure has to be 30 minutes. Now, on this also, Ish Matzliach wants to add something. Let's see, Rabbi Abraham, number 2. Ish Matzliach, נראה.
אוקיי. נאמבר 2, אוקיי, ונראה, דסביר עלה שאסור להדליק מקצת הנרות בשמן, מקצתן בשעבה.
Okay, 1 second, just 1 second. So Ish Matzliach wants to say on Mishnah Berurah here that it seems, according to Mishnah Berurah, he will be against this shita. I don't know who allows it, because we all don't allow it. Nobody, maybe there is. What about, he's asking, it sounds like from Mishnah Berurah you don't light half and half. You don't light candles and wax, but I don't know why he would say that, because who does? I don't know. Let's see, כמו.
וכמו שכתב בשו"ת שערי אפרים, וכן כתב המשנה ברורה לקמן, ומכל מקום, אם יש לו שער שמנים, ידליק נר חיוב בשמן זית, והשאר בשער שמנים, שאין הפרש כל כך ביניהם ולא מנכר. וכן כתב מה זה?
בכף החיים.
בשם כמה אחרונים, ואין שם מה שכתב בזה.
So this is what he was alluding to. I'm sorry, he did not say that there was going to be allowance between oil and wax. What he meant was, and that's what he described, there are some shitot that allow you to use the shemen hidur, the first night, the first light, that first candle on what you made a bracha should be shemen zayit zach, if possible. But what about the other ones? You have, let's say, castor oil. I don't know what. That's not something that doesn't smell. Forget about castor oil. I said. What I meant was vegetable oil. You want to use vegetable oil, canola oil. It lights also. Okay, you're allowed to. You might say it's 2 different things, 2 different zeh. No, it's yoytze. It looks like, according to this, he brings it down that it's even yoytze hidur over here, because you're doing the hidur, second light, the second candles. Okay, very nice. Chet. Lo yadliku yuter. What does that mean? Lo yadliku vafilu im rabim. Okay, so Shulchan Aruch says at home nobody should light, only one, right? So on this says Mishnah Brura, Ben Balayla Rishon or Ben B'Shar Leilot, it doesn't matter, the first night or every night, any night, the Hakol Nigrarim Etzel Baal HaBayit. So Mishnah Brura is explaining Shulchan Aruch, everybody is fulfilling the mitzvah with the Baal HaBayit. Afilu Banav HaGedolim Umshartav. Even the servants or even children, כיוון שהם סמוכים על שולחנו בקביעים, בקביעות, הם בכלל בני ביתו. Anybody who is סומך, anybody who relies on him for their parnasah, for food, whatever, in that instance, they're all going to be fulfilling the mitzvah. According now, the question is going to be obviously in Bachorei Yeshivot in Yerushalayim, right? In Israel. If children in Israel, what? So again, some want to say because you're paying tuition, because they really are still relying, right? How many times you get phone calls from Israel? My boy's in the army. Baruch Hashem, now he's getting paid from the army, so that he doesn't bother us to send him every night. Was a Shabbat pizza. He was in yeshiva there. My wife, what do you want to say, Rabbi Shlomo? I have a boy. He went to Rabbi Afiyazi's yeshiva last year. You hear? And after he came back, this October 7th, he came back. A whole year he was in the Midrash, driving my wife crazy. He's going to join the army. We thought it's going to go away. Let's not know how it didn't work. He flew back in July. Was it June? June. He flew back to Israel and he joined Mitgayes. Itgayes the Tzava. He became part of the idea. Okay. So what are you going to do? Baruch Hashem. All right. Anyway. So now at least I used to get every Friday, send us money. Well, that's what the yeshiva boys. So you're going to say, oh, the yeshiva is supporting them? No. But, okay. Now, so the question is now, let's say, that's a very good, beautiful question. My boy is in Israel. He's a Chayal Boded, right? It's called?
Yeah.
The government pays him now. He has money. Does he light himself or I light for him still? It's a good question. Okay, we'll find out. Let's see. Tet. ויש אומרים דכל אחד מאשתו דהי גופו, לבד מאשתו דהי גופו. When Ramah said that everybody lights in the house, he excluded the wife. Why? Because the wife is him, and therefore she's yotzeh with his lighting. That's why what he said yesterday, should the woman light if he's avel, is onen? No. He's patur, she's patur. Not everybody agreed with that, by the way. We call kol lighting. We brought over there that she thought that actually as mechayev the woman to light, if you remember that, right? Okay. The tet וישומרים, no, we said that already. יוד, ידליק היינו כמו שכתוב, דוסיף הולך נר אחד בכל לילה. So each one of them, I guess, will be lighting additional candle, right? Is that what he's saying here? One second, let's see in Ramah. Where is the yud? Okay, tet יש ואומרים, ידליק. This is according to Rambam. This is by the way, we don't follow Rambam in Hanukkah. We follow like Tosafot. Tosafot says one for the whole family, one lighter. In the Rambam says no, every family member should be lighting. We don't hold like it. Okay, so Haynu Kubush Katav, so it continues Mishnah Brura. B'Saif, as we learned over there in Halachot, the Yosif ve'olech der echad b'chol laila. So each one is going to be adding, right? One candle, not just one balabait should light every night adding, and everybody should light one. You might think no, each one will light 5 nights. Say 5 kids in the house. All 6 people light with the 5 candles. Okay? But says Mishnah Brura, if they are not so wealthy that they're not able to get more to Hidur, at least each one should light one candle. Baruch Adonai Amen Amen. Bezat Hashem B'Siyata B'Shmaya. We will continue in Seif Gimel B'Siyata B'Shmaya tomorrow if they'll give us permission.